The mystery of diseased coral is solved. Human waste to blame. A strange new menace has joined the long list of threats to corals, the tiny reef-building animals that create important habitat in our oceans. A bacterium that attacks humans is also killing off a species of coral in the Caribbean, Elkhorn coral, according to researchers who proved the link by infecting fragments of the coral with bacteria from human sewage. This is quite an unusual discovery. It is the first time ever that a human disease has been shown to kill an invertebrate, said University of Georgia professor James Porter, one of the study researchers. This is unusual because we humans usually get disease from wildlife, and this is the other way around. In humans, the pathogen is opportunistic, causing respiratory, wound, and urinary tract infections. In coral, it causes a disease Porter and colleagues have dubbed Whitepox for the white scars that appear on infected Elkhorn coral. These scars appear where the coral's living tissue has disappeared, leaving only its skeleton. Worldwide coral faces a litany of threats. Hurricanes, which are predicted to increase in severity and number as a result of climate change, break coral to bits. Warming water temperatures cause it to eject its photosynthetic algae and to bleach. Ocean acidification may be impairing the animal's ability to form their skeletons, and they are plagued by poor water quality and many diseases, most of them with unknown causes. The coral covered in the Caribbean has declined at least 50% over the past 15 years, and Elkhorn coral has declined by almost 20% during the same time period, according to Porter. Porter, a professor of ecology at the University of Georgia, compared the loss of Elkhorn coral to the loss of trees in a rainforest, since these corals grow in a branched way similar to that of a tree. This three-dimensional structure provides shelter for fish and other creatures and helps absorb the power of storm surges, protecting coastal areas. They are nature's master builders, Porter said. Previous work by Porter and colleague Catherine Patterson-Sutherland of Rollins College in Florida identified the pathogen as the cause of whitepox and pointed to sewage, not wildlife, as the source of the strain that infected corals. The most recent paper, published in the journal PLOS 1, provides conclusive evidence this strain causes whitepox and indicates that other organisms may help it spread. More signs. The experimenters collected healthy fragments of Elkhorn coral from the western Sambo Reef near Florida. In a lab, they infected the fragments with bacteria isolated from sick Elkhorn coral and from wastewater. We've got the final piece of puzzle that shows that humans are the source, Sutherland said. They also isolated the bacterium from a coral-eating snail and another species of coral, which they used to infect Elkhorn coral, showing that these other organisms may play a role in the spread of the disease. In 2004, Sutherland and Porter were among the scientists documenting 18 coral-threatening diseases in the Caribbean and Indo-Pacific Oceans. Since then, the number of diseases known to kill coral worldwide has increased, they said. Of these, only 5, including whitepox, have had their cause identified. Prospects for mitigating many of the threats, which are linked to climate change, are dim. However, in the Florida Keys, a solution to improve water quality and keep the coral-killing bacteria out of the water is already in the works. In the Keys, most wastewater is not treated but disposed of in septic systems on land. Ideally, such systems use soil to filter out contaminants, but the porous limestone bedrock of the Keys allows contaminants to leak into the ocean. Sutherland said wastewater treatment also is a problem in the Caribbean, which is south of the Keys. Key West has installed an advanced wastewater treatment system capable of reducing the bacterium to undetectable levels, and the other keys are also upgrading, she said. In other words, this problem can be fixed, but it costs money. Perhaps it's just a matter of where people's priorities are. Yes, the crush of humanity is really stressing the planet, and this is more proof and another sign of the end times, transition days, which is a time of extraordinary changes, happenings, and events. Everything is connected, and everything is numbered. It's also called fate or destiny, and it's about what kind of world are we leaving to the future generations. Mark chapter 13, verse 7. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must needs be, but the end shall not be yet. 8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows. Revelation chapter 14, verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. 13. And I heard a voice from heaven, saying unto me, Write, speak, blessed are the dead, which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yes, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. 14. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. 15. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, Thrust in thy sickle, and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. 16. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. 17. And another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. 18. And another angel came out from the altar which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, Thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. 19. And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of God. And all these things are more physical manifestations of the book of Revelation. Again, it's time for all prophecy to be fulfilled. It's happening right now.